Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Rising Superstream. Today, it's December 13th, 14th. Nothing special happened today. It's quite a normal day. Except Sega Ages Phantasy Star came out. I was really fucking bummed when I booted up my Switch yesterday, and I realized it wasn't out yesterday. I've been really excited for this re-release, actually, of Phantasy Star. For anyone who doesn't know, this Sega Ages line isn't a new thing. They've been doing them since the PS2 at very least, where they get this company called M2 to port retro titles they've made, and M2 often adds a lot of improvements to them. There's a great line of them on the 3DS, including Streets of Rage and Streets of Rage 2. The old PS2 ones only ever came out in Japan, but they're still phenomenal, and they include some Saturn games, if I remember right, like Dragon Force and such. Today, they've released Phantasy Star. Sega Ages Phantasy Star, that is. And this is going to sound really elitist, but the Sega Ages ports of older titles are so much better than a lot of those, like Sonic's Ultimate Game Collection things, or like just recently released on the Switch was the what's it called, Ultimate something Genesis Collection. I could probably find it on the store, but I'm not going to look into it. And that has like 40 Genesis games or some shit like that. The difference is those games are all just there and you can play them, and the emulation's not perfect, but it's 90% serviceable. 99% serviceable. 100% serviceable if you've never played these games before. But the Sega Ages versions are real special and real high quality. So we're going to hop right into it, and I think you'll be able to see improvements right away. But I will point them out as they come up. Most of them should be pretty evident. So I'm not going to play this for too long today. I just want to take a quick look at it with you guys. M2 is so good. M2, the developers, by the way, they were the guys who were in charge of the Virtual Console on the Wii. I don't think they handled it for the Wii U forward. They always have these nice intros. They did a Streets of Rage collection on the Xbox 360, which you can play, by the way, on the Xbox One. And it has a wonderful little animated intro. So, as you can see, we've already got, like, a lot of shit in here. I want to see if is manual scans of the original. We're at an internet site. North America. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, they released fucking Lightning Force as well. Sega Ages. So good. Also, Sonic the Hedgehog Sega Ages, I believe, incorporates the drop spin from Sonic Mania. Okay, yeah, we got a pretty regular manual here. I don't think we need to spend too long on this. New manual, though, actually, so. Monster Guide. This is, I mean, all these menus, all of this stuff is new. A little empty right now since we haven't seen any monsters yet, but this is a whole new feature that's been added, so you can check through that shit. Original mode, I imagine, is exactly what it says on the tin. I imagine that is original, and Ages mode, as is tradition, would be the improved one. Let me just check the options real quick. Game version, international or Japan? Look at that. On the top, we got the little Sega Mark II versus Master System for international. And then you can change the Japanese version, hiragana, katakana. That's nuts. Hey, if you're learning Japanese, have some fun with this. Walking speed. Wait, do you want to cheat? Let's turn our walking speed up to speedy. And look, there's two options in the middle that maybe we haven't unlocked yet. I don't know. I'm going to turn it up to speedy. Controls. We're playing with a GameCube controller because you can just do that. I love the GameCube too. Okay, all that looks good. FM sound unit absolutely on. Music play. Okay, cool. So, let's start the game. And you guys can see some of the some of this stuff. Ages mode is rebalanced to make the game easier compared to original mode. Counter rates are lowered, and defeating enemies grants additional Meseta and XP. Good. Phantasy Star is a grindy as fuck game, and I think this is a positive change. The encounter rate in the original is way too fucking high as well. And you know what? If you want the original, it's right there. You can just go play the original. I do like how they just tell you the difference as well at the beginning. I think that's very cool. That they're just like, this is what's up. This is what we changed. That's something positive in a lot of the Sega Ages things. Commando Joe says, it's like how in Breath of Fire 1 and 2 on GBA, they just straight up doubled the XP of every enemy encounter. Wow, really? I had no idea. I actually finished Breath of Fire on the GBA. It was the first JRPG other than Pokemon that I finished. And I adored that game. I absolutely loved the first Breath of Fire. I had no idea that was doubled up. The second one I've played a little bit on the GBA, but I didn't get it as a kid. I got it like 3 years ago, and I just haven't had the time or anything. Damn, I didn't know that. That's cool. Opening the pause menu in-game will automatically create a continue save. Okay, cool. So you can just pause, and then you can close the game, and next time you boot... Nice. So there's like an auto-save every time you pause. That's really cool, actually. There can only be one continue at a time. Yeah, okay. Reasonable. This save could be lost due to unforeseen circumstances. Be careful. But yeah, that's as reasonable as it gets. So, we've got the game window over there, and we've got the map zone over here. And you'll quickly see what goes on the right side of the screen. Very cool. I wonder if... Oh, wow. I just hit pause just to see. Look what's in the fucking pause menu. List of spells. What level each character gets those spells at. Item list. Oh my god, all this reference. Because in the game, you can't look at these details during battle or during key moments. Weapon list. Armor list. Manuals right there too. Hold A to reset. Hey, really tasteful to make it a hold A and not a press A. That's really thoughtful, actually. And then return to... Also hold A to return to start menu. That's rad. This is... Hey, if I haven't already sold you on this port that sells for $8.99 Canadian and I am not being paid to shill, I have not been doing a good job. How do you like the GBA port of Phantasy Star 1 and 2 compared to the originals? I've actually never played them. I played a lot of the second one and the fourth one on the PSP in one of the old Genesis collections. So this game, of course, as like the first in its series, is a little bit nascent. The series got dramatically better as it went on. I think the third one's my favorite one. I think generally people like 2 and 4 the best. But I think that's more because that 2 and 4 have been more available in places. So, on the side of the screen, you can already see way up there, we've got our one character, and we've got her HP and MP at a glance, as opposed to in the game where you would always have to hit a button. So, how this game works, it's really old-fashioned. When you walk up to anything, you hit A, and you get to this interact menu, and then from there you have to do shit. And that's how you check your inventory and shit like that. And that was, of course, the only way to like check your HP and such. So having this like quick view at the very top of the screen is ridiculously practical. Oh boy, this looks old. Yeah, this is for the Master System, so... Better not leave the residential area. Have you seen the PS2 remake of this, Liam? I haven't, but it's probably great, because all the PS2 Sega Ages releases were also great. Unless you hope to die, you'd best stay here. Well, I guess we're gonna leave. Let me go around and buy some shit if I can. I'm Swello. I know how you must feel, dear. No one can stop you from doing what you know you must do. But if you should ever be wounded in battle, come here to rest. Please rest yourself. You are welcome here at any time. Good sound effect. This is an armory. Do you want to buy something? Okay, weird flex guy who owns an armory, but yeah, I do. Okay, we got no Masetta. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go out then, and we're gonna stake our claim on the world. What a nice neighbor. Yeah, I know, she's great. Oh, there's a fan translation of the PS2 remake. That's cool. Okay, overworld. So, as you can see, like, floating cities. Don't let the aesthetic fool you. Some people get fooled by screenshots and just assume it's fantasy. It's fantasy with a PH, as in hard sci-fi. We could try to talk to this bug, but it's not gonna... They cannot understand each other. Enemy HP in the top corner there, which is handy. To be fair, his shop sign just says shop. You know, I guess that's the problem. If you just write shop on your store, yeah, you're always gonna have to intro it to people, right? It's not gonna be an easy thing to communicate. Sir, what store did I come into? Let me check that for you. Okay, so I've got no healing items and no magic, so let's immediately walk back to heal. This is just how old RPGs are. You just die right away. So, by the way, your walk speed, again, would be a lot slower if we had it on the regular one. Let's do a hard save, by the way. Well, saving one. We're gonna go with Liam. Good name. Thank you. We're not gonna rub. Man, what an old-fashioned game to say rub, as in to erase something, to rub something out. Nowadays, that's not exactly... That doesn't exactly mean the same thing. But back then, yeah. Wow, that's so old-fashioned. That's so incredibly old-fashioned. You sure your name isn't Rising? Oh god, I get so many emails from people who are like, hey, Rising, I have an exciting new game. Check this out. This is a secondhand shop. You know, you guys can buy different store labels. What does an escaper do? Guess what? Turns you temporarily invisible to escape combat. Transer returns you to the last church. And what's the other item? Flash, which allows you to see in dark corridors. That's important. I like how they've got a little, you see there's a very small word next to the main word, so flash, and it says light. Mag lamp is written out as magic lamp, etc. That's actually handy. Lac pot becomes Laconian pot. Yeah, burger's gotta be stronger than cola. Of course. My Switch just arrived and now I have to wait 18 hours for Smash to download. Yeah, what a struggle. I hope you enjoy it when it happens, but that's a pain. I could buy a cola, which restores 10 HP, which would be fine now if I just want to go out and do some fights, you know, and gain some XP, level up a little bit. I don't know if we can check our stats. I don't like stats. Is stats? Does stats mean stats? It does. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't go with stat. You know. Okay, so as was the style at the time, it doesn't say how much XP you need to level up. EP, I assume, is my experience, but I don't know what I need. Do we have a... God, it might be in the manual, but you know what? That's okay. We'll manage somehow. Do you know about the planets of the Algol star system? Nope. There are 3 planets: Palma, Motavia, and Azores. Palma is a world of green. Sorry, I gotta click on shit. Motavia is a world of sand. Azores is a world of ice. The Algol star system is currently facing a great crisis. So right here behind me, we've got this little Algol star system, but that does actually do other stuff. I forgot, you don't hit A to talk, you actually walk in front of them. Which is weird. But okay, if you want to make a deal, you should head for the port town. Oh my god. I don't want to make a deal. I mean, I do want to head to the port town, but... A deal for what? Cannot pass without road pass. Okay, so we gotta get road pass. Super Bro, who just bought a Switch, also says the Switch is also much smaller than I thought, like just over half as big as my phone. It's a nice size. It's a little bigger than I would want for a portable system because it doesn't fit in any of my pockets, but it's a nice size. I think it's as big as it could be. I'm Nikiz. One hears lots of stories, you know, but some say that a fighter named Odin lives in a town called Sion. Also, I have a Laconian pot given by Nero. That would be helpful to you in your task. I wish I could help you more. I pray for your safety. Wow, that's a weird interaction. What an odd thing. Okay, and here we get to a dungeon. So, I'm sure you've seen the map has changed. Back in the day, the intent a lot of these older games was to either memorize it as well as you can, or draw this shit out on graph paper, which I've done. We've been there. This game actually will auto-map for you, as you can see on the side. And that is an amazing feature. There's no map in the game. It's actually a fucking phenomenal feature. That was the main feature that made me go, oh my god, this port is so real. I went too far. There we go. Golgo says the GBA version did not have that auto map, and he wishes it was there because he got lost so many times later in the game. Yes. Is it Road Pass? No, there are 50 Mesetas inside. Oh man, this is just a teeny tiny place. Yeah, map making is fun for sure, but you know what? Look at this fucking map. Have you ever played SMT1? It had a map, but it would rotate with you and be pretty much unusable. Yeah, I played the iOS port when that came out, which was cool. Unfortunately, I don't think it's available anymore. I don't remember the map thing, but I do remember it's a total pain in the ass in some ways. Have you played this birthday? I think you mean before. I've played it like a little bit, but not significantly. 2, 3, and 4 I've played significantly. 3 I've finished, 2 I almost finished, and 4 I finished, so. Where are my random battles at? Only over here? It's okay, we'll just walk to the port, where we can make a deal. Good things about the ports. You can make deals. This is a hospital. Do you need help? Nope. I'm sorry, I could not help. No, ma'am, it's okay. I don't need help. No, ma'am, you don't understand. I don't need help. It's not that you couldn't help. I don't need it. There's a hill named Baya Malay to the north of this town, but none of us dare approach it. Oh, this old dialogue is so good. I love it. This is the port town, Sion. Long ago, we thrived on trade. A door locked with magic can only be opened with magic. Do we got a spell for that? Open? Yeah, open doors sealed with magic, which is learned by what's-his-face. Way more helpful than Castlevania 2 NPCs, that's for sure. Oh my god, yeah. They say there are Motavian living on Motavia and Dazorian on Dazorus. I'd sure like a chance to talk to someone. He's so lonely. He's so lonely. A cave called Nala lies on the north coast of Baia Malay. Okay, that's the hill, right? I should probably head to Baia Malay. I think that's where they're sending me. His dialogue's great. Odin set off to kill Medusa. He went with an animal that can speak. The animal had a bottle of medicine hanging from its neck, but I don't know what that is for. I should probably get the medicine. A cave called Yala can be found on the peninsula to the south of Sion. I recently found a talking beast in the cave where Medusa lives. I sold him for a good price to a merchant from Paseo. I guess one day I'll meet that that beast. Accidentally hit A. You need a compass to pass through the Epi Forest. Is that an item? Yeah, it's a key item, actually. So, that's actually key. Shall we say. Imagine living in a world where every day they remind you of what town you are currently in. This is a second-hand shop. Can I help you? What do you want? Secrets! I assume secrets is not an item, and he'll tell me a secret. I can buy secrets from the second-hand shop. I guess all secrets would be second-hand, wouldn't they? Man, there's something thoughtful about selling a secret at a second-hand shop. Isn't there, right? I can get leather armor, which is a great start. And we're gonna have to... Oops, sorry, that's the wrong menu. And we're gonna have to work our way up to secrets. Item? Leather armor. Equip. Item? Oh my god, I think I may have already had leather armor. The Laconian pot does nothing. I think I may have already had leather armor. Oh well. Didn't really set us back too bad. Owlbear. Oh my god, I took some fucking damage there. Alice died. Alice's hope cannot overcome the power of Lassic. The adventure is over. Man, old RPGs, right? They'll fuck you up. How am I doing on items? Am I post having the colas? Yeah, okay. Now I can intentionally not buy the leather armor. Did I get anything in this town? I don't think I actually got anything, so I can probably just move on. Explore the world. Yeah, this game is tough, for sure. The hard thing about old RPGs in a lot of cases is you don't know always where the right way to go is. So you wind up getting wiped. Yeah. That's just how it was. Final Fantasy II. One of my favorite Final Fantasy games, if not my favorite Final Fantasy game, because I'm a genetic freak, has a sequence near the beginning of the game where you can head north and you can fight these enemies that I believe were called ogres. Okay, so I'm gonna need a flashlight for this place. Called ogres. And ogres are debilitatingly strong that early in the game. They will wreck you instantly. I have to run. They will wreck you instantly, but they have a high chance of missing with their attack. They do not aim good. So if you save and just shove yourself against ogres for a little while, you will eventually get a few drops from them. One of which will be a Thunderstaff. I think it's a Thunderstaff 4 or a Thunderstaff 6, which is the level of the spell. And that item, the Thunderstaff, can be used by any of... Oh, so the church tells you how many experience points you need. That staff can be used by any of your party members on every turn they take to cast Thunder on the entire enemy party. And it costs 0 MP. So you can immediately head to a town nearby that has been taken over by guards because the plot happened, and you can crush them with thunder, and they'll drop flame bows and gold armor, and when you equip those, you're basically set for 60% of the game from like 30 minutes into the game. That game is so busted and is a very good demonstration of old RPGs being busted as hell, but I honestly feel like that's one of the things I love about Final Fantasy II. Just how busted it is. So I assume this is a magic door. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it. What if I use the Laconian pot? Still nothing special. Would you consider old RPGs as just point-and-click adventure games, do things in this specific order, or get screwed? You know, I suppose in a certain sense, they do share some of that DNA, you know? Where your options are more limited than they want to let on. I should have run. Your options are more limited than they let on? So yeah, there's points of comparison there. Okay, so I lost some money, and I died again. Okay, here's that cave. It's a big club. Money on how fast this is gonna kill me? 46 HP? Should have talked to the fish man, overcome your differences. It's true, eh? Okay, we're doing good. Honestly, we're doing great right now, I think. Let's walk over to the other town. Let's try to find our road pass, because I'm pretty sure that's what we actually need right now. Better not leave the residential area. Unless you hope to die, you had best stay here. This is Parolet residential area. Leave my house. From the spaceport, you can go to Paseo on Motavia. This is a hospital. Do you need help? I still don't actually need help. It's really okay, ma'am. Don't worry. I just walked in off the street. Yeah, if anyone's wondering, by the way, you actually can't walk off the street, speaking of which. Even the areas that don't have bushes in them are impassable. So, not that it makes too much of a difference either way. Forest is a dangerous place. Next time you start a conversation with someone, just open with that. They can say anything as the opener, and you just say the forest is a dangerous place. Medusa has been reborn and lives in a cave to the south. If you see her, you will be turned to stone. To the east lies a port town called Sion. Yeah, I can make deals there. There's an underground passage to the Gothic Forest. It's a dangerous place, somewhere to the west of Parolet. Okay, it's good to know, somewhere to the west, alright. Can I buy better stuff? Yes. Iron Sword's 75. I should make sure I don't have an iron sword, but I think that might be my current objective then. Item, oh no, sorry, Stas. I have a short sword, so indeed. Unfortunately, you can't unequip stuff without equipping something else, so I can't sell my short sword preemptively. This is a first food shop. Would you like to buy something? Do you mean, sorry, do you mean fast food? Did you mean fast food when you said first food? Because I'm pretty sure you meant that, but this is a secondhand shop. Can I help you? You can get the magic lamp here, which was that? That was mag lamp. Special light illuminates dark dungeons. Okay, so that lets you go in the cave to the south. first food, the number one in foods. You guys. Okay, so let's save up some money and get a short sword. Iron sword, rather. You know, and if you were wondering about that difficulty thing coming in and saying, well, shit, I like my games being the way they originally were. Again, the option's there for you to play it the original way. But this game is like this. I'm better off dying here. I'm better off just letting this enemy kill me. Rather than going back to heal. It'll be quicker this way. That is neither owl nor bear. I don't know, man. If you look, like, up there, like, below her character information, at the backdrop, like, the key art that was on the front of the box, there's some sort of bat wolf as well, so... So I need to find more bugs that I can actually fight. Hey, Radon. How you doing? Run. Owlbear blocks any retreat. Run. Run. I tried. No one can say I didn't try. How you guys doing? You cannot pass without road pass. You may not pass. Okay. So we have got to figure out how to get road pass. An item used to let you board the moving road. Hence, road pass. We currently have the Laconian pot, a mysterious pot Nero entrusted to Nikis that has now been entrusted to us. Jaden Sai says, as rough as it is, the old systems of RPGs being brutally unfair is kind of charming. I agree. I mean, I like playing these types of games, you know, for sure. I'm happy the Ages version does have these little difficulty tweaks, and like movement speed tweaks and shit like that, because otherwise... Whew! We did it! Let me actually, can I edit the settings from here? Just to show you guys, if we put it on normal... Oh, it requires a game reset. Okay, well, never mind then. No. It actually doesn't require a game reset. Maybe that's a bug. Maybe that was supposed to require a game reset. But you can just say no and it works. But yeah, this is how fast you're actually supposed to move. Which is debilitatingly slow. Search. Let's just not. Let's just not. Speedy. Yeah, so what do we got here? So people were asking about this before. So we have normal display, which is the default. Fit, which, I mean, it fits. Full, which stretches it. Don't use this. You're better than this. Also, you can hit the Y button to hide the UI. Don't use this. Why would you use this? Don't. And then dot by dot. Oh, look, we've actually got more. We got dot by dot. We got vintage, emulating some sort of TV look. And then we got normal, which is how we were playing before. I accidentally hit scanline plus smoothing, I just realized. Vintage, dot by dot. Oh, dot by dot automatically turns on scanline plus smoothing. That's what it is, I see. So when we go back to normal, we actually have to switch it back off. And then there's smoothing. Don't use this. You're also better than that. Scanline plus smoothing. You can go, if you're a real villain, you can go full screen smoothing. Now, doesn't that look good? Isn't this exactly how you remember it? Isn't this what you want from your retro video games? The fucking full nightmare view. So I'm just gonna keep normal off because I like that. Inviso guy says, "Wow, it's HD now." Map display, right side, left side, in case you're left-handed. Off. Off's actually, I mean, it's a little empty feeling, but it's all right. I do actually like all the additional dude display stuff, even though it has this, odd layout that I think normally kind of be like, yeah, I don't want an odd layout in a game. I think this layout really works because there's a lot of really key UI stuff that's presented in a super tasteful way. So I think this is probably the best way to play it. We got some wallpaper options. This one's a generic one. I think it's a lot of generics. Lots of generics. I mean, you got choice, and you got none, which is a thrill. I'm gonna keep type A. There's another dash there. Maybe there's another unlockable option. I don't know. Some of these Sega Ages releases on other systems have had unlockable options as well that require you to like beat the game or do a certain amount of whatever. So there might be something there. And you can turn FM sound on and off. Don't turn it off, please. FM sound is wonderful. Oh no, I'm slow again. I think it may have actually bugged out there. I can just reset the game after I save, though. Well, saving one complete. Yeah, it's actually wrong. Game reset. Ha! Wow, that UI is so polished. Felt really good. Can you even plug the Switch into a CRT? You could, but you need an adapter, unfortunately. Oh my god, where's my walking speed? Oh no. Have I think it was actually a bug. I think it was actually a bug that I was able to switch the walking speed without resetting the game. So I'm gonna actually close the game and boot it again, because that seems like a bug. You wasted it, now it's gone. Yeah, I've gotta buy more walking speed in the eShop. $1.99 to turn the walk speed back on. So continue will put us back at the last... Yeah, okay, cool. Nice, that's great. Okay, we're speedy again. Wonderful. So I guess I'll consume a cola so we can stay out in the wild and hopefully find another bug. Another bug to kill, that is. Actually, wait, I can buy my sword. I should go buy my sword. That was dumb. I should have just went... I should have just went to the fucking lady and healed instead of using the cola. It's good that I know I made a mistake immediately. I wish I didn't make the mistake. Did you hear Below is finally out today? Yeah, I'm keen to play that. I haven't touched it yet, but I just updated my Xbox the other day so I could download the Devil May Cry demo, so I'm definitely going to get that at the same time. Now I can sell my short sword. No, but I want to sell. Do I have to say yes and then... Or at the used store? Is that where I sell stuff? This is a secondhand shop. Okay, it is a secondhand shop. Yeah, okay. That's cool, actually. I like that. Let me see. How about 15 mesetas? Yeah, good enough. Nope. Laconian pot. That will come in handy later. Breaking that fourth wall a little bit, huh, Phantasy Star? Okay, so now we should be able to kill more effectively. What's the strength difference? Cool thing is, we can check. Short sword to iron sword. Wow, what a jump. 8. So literally triple what I had before. That's fucking fantastic. Look at the needle gun and the heat gun and the laser gun lower down. Doing what seems to be a fixed amount of damage to all enemies. That's dope. Oh, and look at the very bottom. Laconian sword, Laconian axe, Laconian shield, Laconian armor. We have the Laconian pot right now. Hopefully that'll unlock the secrets. What is that? Is that the script? Yeah. Let's see if we can take Owlbear now with triple the attack. Maybe not. Ooh. Let's go all the way. Oh no! How is this an owlbear? Please don't think about it. The power of soda flows through my veins. Pretty much. Evidently, it's not a very good power. Okay, Swarm, good. I can deal with you. Yeah. Obliterated. Fucking save after every single battle. Want a Sprite Cranberry? Yeah, I'll take it. So why 2 HP values? Oh, for the Swarm. It's because there's multiple foes, is what it's portraying there. That was why the Swarm also attacked twice. Jet Jackal says, I'm really liking this Final Fantasy of Zelda Hearts game. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these old RPGs kind of, like, blurred to each other. Nice, we did it. 15 HP, I should use a cola now. So I think we may have just gotten past that part in old RPGs where you're just struggling to fucking do anything. If we're lucky, we just passed that. And now we should be able to hopefully reliably kill at least the weaker enemies and grind our way up. Oh god! Oh wait, this might be a weaker one. It has less HP. I thought for a second this was going to be a stronger one. Ace. Yes. Maybe I should have been in this field the whole time. Oh my god, I should have been in this field the whole time. This is the safety zone. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Look, we can do it now. We can play the game. Let's learn a spell. Yeah, what spell would that be? That would be heal, probably. Level 4. Yeah, awesome. Having heal is fantastic. Look, level 5, she learns buy. Makes it easier to escape battles. That's funny. Yeah, recolor enemies were so common back in the day. I think it's just the standard, right? So it's cool though. Imagine in the original mode you beat an owlbear only for one step later to find another owlbear. That could happen. Old RPGs have like fucking jacked encounter rates. Also, I have a lot of money now, by the way. I've just been getting a fuckload of money. And now we get to stomp everything. This is why old RPGs are jacked. We can buy secrets, actually, but I should buy armor first. 290 for the light suit, I think. So we're real close. So there are 2 of them in this battle. Oh my god, I missed. That's really bad. Oh yeah, I have 0 MP, it's true. Shit, this is actually bad. Fuck. Fuck. How much of an improvement is the light suits? Sure, we can just check. The triple as well. So, tremendous. Damn! Not having MP fucking boned us there. So unfortunately, it set us back a little bit on our cash, because we were doing good on cash. Owlbear's Revenge, yeah. I should actually, you know what? I should go back and restore my MP. Or you know what? Never mind, because I have 0 MP now. I actually have to level back up to get any MP. Yeah, that really wasn't a standard at the time, RPGs healing you when you leveled up. I mean, I wouldn't even say it's a standard now, but it's definitely not uncommon now, at least, so. Yeah, they warned me about the forest. That's life, I guess. Okay, now we got heal, so I should really go heal up. God, especially because I would have had, like, 34 life against those owlbears. I probably would have been able to take him at that point. Well, let's heal first, so don't forget. I assume this is going to heal MP? Yeah, okay. Flash, Escaper, and Transer. So Flash, Dark Corridors, Escaper, run... Yeah, it turns you invisible to escape combat, and... Transer. Returns you to Last Church, right, okay. So we don't really... I don't think we really need any of those right this second. First food. Let me grab another cola, just in case. Just have one in my back pocket. So do you also have the... Okay, you have shields here. Okay, so 520 is the next shield. So definitely getting the light armor is my next step. The shield's quite expensive, but I imagine the shield is also a pretty dramatic improvement. Yeah, oh boy is it. There's also a bronze shield in the middle. The shield's a huge improvement though, so 5 times higher. A cola in each holster. Yeah, she's got a cola hat on, you know? Or one of those beer hats or whatever, and she's got like a drink in each side. So we should actually be able to take 2 owlbears, because they don't actually do that much damage to us anymore. Main thing is just hitting the one we want to hit, you know? I'm looking at the HP dropping and I'm like, no, just focus on one, Alice. There you go, one's dead. Imagine filling those hats with Doritos and Mountain Dew. That'd be some nasty shit. 96 Mesetas, but it exploded. I think I took a fair bit of damage there. Let me check out the hospital, see how much I assume that costs. Yes, the fee for healing is 20 Mesetas. That's absolutely acceptable. I want to say no and see if she also apologizes. Alice does not need to be healed. Please be careful. Damn, don't even have the option. Okay, let's get that armor. 270? We're getting there. And then we can work on the secret, which I don't know if that's useful right now. I'm gonna... Oh shit, there's a cave that way? Ooh, maybe that's where we should go. Jake is not gross says, proofread does not need to be done. Back then they had some pretty strict character limits, so a lot of this shit happened because of that. Have you played Final Fantasy 5 or 6? Would you be up for streaming either of them? I'm not really interested in streaming either of them, because I have played them both extensively. I mean, if there was ever like a new version that came out that was cool for some reason, I'd probably be down. 5's really cool. Oh shit, there's a town down here. The path in the woods is unclear. Right, I need the compass to get through the unclear path in the woods. Two wing eyes. These guys get one-shotted, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, gimme. The wing eyes drop a lot of money, I've noticed. Like a weirdly large amount, considering they're really not the strongest enemy we're fighting. What about a 4-job Fiesta style playthrough? Oh man, I've never tried. That's its own whole thing. Final Fantasy V's wild. It's such a neat game. Pardax says, I feel like 5 and 3 are just never talked about. Yeah, you know, I feel a lot less good about 3. Like, I don't love 3. I also don't hate it. I feel very about it. It's just kind of plain. I've only played the 3DS. I've only played, sorry, the DS remake of it and the Ouya port of that. Because indeed, the Ouya still is the only home console that got Final Fantasy III, the 3D remake. It still has that. That's still on there. Still sitting in my drawer over there. Yeah, I mean, it's just the port of the Android version, right? So, you know, it's what it is. Ouya stream when? You know, maybe one day. There's legitimately, like, a lot of stuff that's, like, fun and interesting on the Ouya, but I mean, obviously we all know there was never anything significant enough to make any sort of difference, and that was ultimately one of the many things that did it in. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to use... Sorry, Alice. Okay, so we should be dramatically stronger now. Again, that's triple? Triple. I don't know what a light suit looks like, but we got it. Oh, I love to, Botchamaniac. You can't say anything to make me hate Final Fantasy II. Isn't the control... Oh, wait, hang on, let me... No, I'm sorry, I could not help. No, I turned it down. On the topic of the Ouya, isn't the controller also not great, or am I misremembering? Yeah, it's not great. It shows that it was their first go at it, but even then, it's, like, below the quality standards of, like, you know, the PS1 or the NES or anything like that. It's bad, the controller, and it's a shame that it's as bad as it is, because it had cool ideas, like swappable faceplates and stuff like that. It also had the touchpad in the middle, which was neat. Sony hadn't yet put that on the PS4, so that was actually kind of a cool thing, but it was just a bad controller. The main plus side, though, of the Ouya was you could literally just hook up an Xbox or a PlayStation controller, which was good. USB controllers in general also were supported pretty well on it. So, not like officially supported by, you know, like Logitech or anything like that, but the Ouya worked with every controller I tried to plug in, so, you know. Fortunately, yeah, you didn't get stuck with their controller. It's such a bummer that their controller is so, like, just mediocre. The console itself, like the box, the machine is actually really nice. Like, the design's really great. And it's, like, super small, too. Just this, like, discrete little cube with one button on the top. I quite like how it looks. But, I mean, you know. Let me search this tiny forest. Is Ouya a better emulator machine than the PSP? I mean, it's an Android device. I don't know enough about the nuanced differences between the the state of Android emulation circa whatever the Ouya Android firmware was versus the PSP's, you know, fairly good emulation. I would say it's probably at least toe-to-toe with the PSP, you know, at least. It's much more powerful hardware, that's for sure, so... Can you get emulators running on the PS TV? You can. The PlayStation TV, aka Vita TV, is a fucking nifty box that you can do a lot with. But they are getting expensive. They are getting quite expensive. So, if you do want one of those, I would say don't sleep on it nowadays, because they are vanishing. Are they a pain to hack? I've actually never hacked a Vita TV. I have a hacked Vita, but... I like that I can adventure north now. Oh yeah, how much is heal? 2 MP. Okay, so I got three good heals in me. Yeah, I have 2 Vita TVs, and I'm really happy that I have them. Now that the prices are as jacked as they are, dead tree. It's a very living tree to me, but okay. Okay, I can take these, but they are challenging. Whoa, we got a dodge, finally. Heal is how much again? 20 HP, right, okay. This reference sheet is really, really nice. It honestly reminds me of, like, when I was younger, having the manual by my side, playing through certain games, you know? I think the menu's fucking phenomenal. It's so good. It so accurately emulates, like, the actual experience of playing these old games for a lot of people. Okay, we almost got one, but I'm gonna have to heal now. I also have buy, which I'm not gonna use. Ooh, they got their attacks in first. Okay, I healed a fair amount. I accidentally looked at the wrong spot on the screen. I didn't think I healed very much initially, but I healed a good amount. Let's kill that dead tree, Alice. Come on. No, not that one. You're so close, Alice. Just, oh my god. Alice. Alice. Oh, so help me. I accidentally attacked there. Oh, I accidentally attacked and I killed myself. Okay, so we're saved with full MP, so we were just headed back up that way. Oh, I could buy my secret, actually. And I think sell my light armor as well. Or my basic armor, whatever it was called. Leather armor. Yeah, you know, good enough, I'll take it. Yes. Alice wanted to die, Liam, you did all you could. This game is good, though. No, it is a good game. It's just, you know, a jank-ass old RPG. That's just how it is. I don't know who told you that. You'd best forget it. Wait. I tell you no one can do. I tell you no one can do. Go on back to wherever you came from. Alright, I give up. But don't tell anyone where you got this, okay? So I assume it's an item in our inventory? Item list. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, it's the road pass. There we go. Now we can access the road because of the pass. You know, sir, if you don't want to sell secrets, Maybe don't put secrets on the shelf, you know? If I go to McDonald's and it says smiles on the board, smiles are free, yeah, I'm gonna ask for a fucking smile. They don't do that anymore. If I go to McDonald's and it says secrets, you bet your fucking ass I'm gonna pay 200 pesetas for a secret. You don't want to sell secrets? Don't advertise secrets. It's not hard. It's really not hard. Oh man, this port is such a good time. Let me just save real quick before we advance. Well, saving one completed. I love the way that's written. It's so, like, casually, you know? So I should be able to get through now. You may proceed. Yeah! You may proceed. Oh. Ah. Talking to either of these guards will allow us to proceed. Yeah, again. Look at these guys. Long ago, a spaceship was built in the Gothic laboratory. The governor is in Paseo. He rules all of Motavia. This is Palma's spaceport. From the spaceport, you can go to Paseo on Motavia. If those guys all sound the same, it's because they're triplets. We got more shops that don't know how to label themselves. This is a first food shop, though, I can tell by the uniform. Pretty limited selection, honestly. I guess given that there are no other food shops, they're doing pretty good. You can file for a passport here. Do you want a passport? Yep. Have you ever done anything illegal? Yes. That's not good. You'll have to come back later. Yep. Ever done anything illegal? Nope. Do you currently have an illness? Nope. Passport fee is 100 pesetas. Would you pay it? Yep. Passport's ready. Here. Man, I wish I could get a passport that quickly. What is this switch? Search. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Are you sure? There's a tile here that's unique. Oh yeah, would I have to confess about buying secrets from a secondhand shop? Maybe. Oh, I have a passport, so I should be able to get through. Give your passport? Yep. You may proceed. Bound for Motavia, getting on? No, I'm actually gonna walk around the airstrip a little more. First, gotta water up. What are the? I wonder if these take you to the other two planets. Okay, just Motavia now, I assume then. Let's just go to Motavia. So is this an RPG? Yeah, very much so. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Motavia, the Texas planet. Welcome to the Paseo spaceport on Motavia. It is said that antlions roam in the desert. There is a cake shop in the cave called Nala on Palma. There's a cake shop in the cave? Rad. Can I just comment on how this line of I mean, they're all weird, but this line of dialogue is really weird. It is said that antlions roam in the desert. Like, in real life, you would be like, it is said that bears roam in the forest. Like, no, there's just bears in the forest. They just live there. You know? It's not a it is said. Like, yeah, they're just there. It's just kind of how nature is around here, you know? Tavia's governor and Lassic are not on good terms, it is said. I guess everything is said. The Angry Hoog says, don't want to spoil the game, but I think you have missed a party member. Honestly? possible. Very possible. Nope. 30 XP, okay, cool. Do you have any secrets? I can buy a passport at the second... You can't sell your passport at a second-hand shop! I cannot emphasize how much of a problem that would be. Don't sell your passport at a second-hand shop. And furthermore, don't buy a passport at a second-hand shop. Buy some thick fur or some damned armor. How's thick fur? That's probably armor. 30 armor versus my light suit. Oh, I can't actually equip it with this character though. That's only for my animal buddy. Whenever that comes around. The damned armor. Diamond, what that is. That's really strong. 4 times my current defense, but dramatically expensive. Short sword's garbage, so. Dante must die armor. Yeah. I have a rare animal here. Would you pay 1 billion mesetas for it? Yeah, this is our... I think this is our second party member, actually. You are a liar! I have a rare animal here. Would you pay 1 billion mesetas for it? No. I see you have a strange bot! Shall I trade the animal for it? No. I see. Have a good day. Understood. Alright, there you go with him. There we go. We will be fellow travelers. I'm Alice. What's your name? I'm Miao. Miao, have you ever heard of a man named Odin? Yes, but he is turned to stone. If he drinks this medicine, he'll be okay. But I cannot open the bottle. This is the talking animal that was mentioned earlier in the port town. They set this up. They taught us about the world. They told us he had the medicine around his neck. Great, they did it. Successfully introduced this concept. The foreshadowing is wild. Well then, we'd better go save Odin together, okay? Let's do it. Yeah. Rad. Let's keep exploring the town. This is Paseo Motavia's capital. Oh, Paseo, comma, Motavia's capital? It's okay, I don't have time for commas either. It's not possible to pass through Antlion on foot. Do you mean like the desert infested with Antlion? Or do you mean like the animal? The governor loves sweets, I hear. Okay, so we gotta get some sweets. There is a Hapsby? No, a Hapsby's a different thing. On Miao's necklace, it's called Alsulin. Not insulin, it's the Alsulin. Candy. Okay, I don't see any candy on our list, so maybe we'll find something. Oh yeah, Miao, does Miao have spells? Yeah, Miao does have spells. Level 6, Cure, stronger. Wow, dramatically stronger than Heal. And then level 9, Terror. Okay, cool. A gift is needed if you wish to see the governor. Candy. There's a cake shop in the cave! You're right! They foreshadowed this whole thing! There's a cave called Maharu in a mountain to the north of Paseo. They've given us all the information we need to get through this. Some intelligent monsters have their own language. Yeah, we gotta talk to monsters too. And there's this building over here. The guard's sleeping. Also sleeping. Wow, what a fucking ace team. Can I check? So yeah, Miao's level 1. This was a thing in a lot of older RPGs. Like, you get a new party member and they'd be back at level 1. Nowadays, generally, I think they don't do that because it's fucked. But they used to. So... Good dungeon. I guess we'll come back to this one. How does this game hold up? I've never played it. Holds up really well as far as I'm concerned. Obviously, it's still got that awkward beginning to these old RPGs where you just fucking suffer 24/7, but after that, it picks up. So I guess these are the antlions. 66 HP, yeah, I might. Alex is tied up. Miao got 1 damage in. Oh my god. Can't run from an owlbear, but we can run while we're tied up. Is that Pikachu? Yeah, basically. Yo guys, would you hang out in a dungeon with nothing in it IRL if the music was ripping? Oh, you have to pick who needs to be healed. That's neat, so you don't have to cure everyone if you don't want to. No? No? Sorry, no, you helped. You did help. In fact, you helped a lot. So I feel like going back now might be the right thing to do to the previous planet. Let me just rediscover where that cake info was. Fuck. And then we can head to the cake cave. Might have been at the airport. Or the airstrip, yeah. Yeah, good thing we don't need a passport for our animal. Oh, this is the antlions roaming in the desert, dude, right? No concept of how wildlife is just wildlife. Nala on Palma. We're on Motavia. And the planet we were on before, forgive me for forgetting the name, was Palma. Yeah, okay, so let's screech back off the Palma. God, that screeching is great. What a sound effect. Dun, 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 dun. The soundtrack's pumping though. Can I skip? You can skip these, in fact. You can skip this too. You might be able to skip the takeoff sequence then. No, I just want to get out, sir. You have your passport? No, you may not pass. No, you know, it's actually, you know, that's accurate. You can't leave the airport without your passport. They don't let you. That's actually, like, needlessly, really needlessly accurate. Cool? Shall we say? Yeah, don't lose your passport in an airport. It's a nasty fucking time. I think it happened to either my mom or my uncle once, and it was a fucking nightmare. Wasn't there some guy that was stuck in an airport for like 10 years because he didn't have a viable passport? That was that movie, Terminal, with Hank, what's his, Tom Hanks. The film Airport, starring Tom Hanks. I want to get some XP for Miao before I like venture into a dungeon, because it sounds like a nightmare. IRL as well? Okay. 20 XP points. So Miao, I imagine, should be leveling up pretty quick. Got fucking shot with an arrow, though. I like that arrow. Did the animals set up the arrow trap? Who put that there? Look, see, there's 4 of them here in this swarm. So Miao can't quite kill one yet. Hopefully Miao focuses his attacks. Wow, he did it! He did it! He focused his attacks. We controlled the uncontrollable. What's better, Classic Dragon Quest or this? Honestly, I much prefer this to the first Dragon Quest. The first Dragon Quest, I actually recently went back and finished it when the excellent iOS port came out. If you're curious about Dragon Quest, the iOS ports of them are fucking bomb. They are so good. You do have to play them on your phone. That's probably the biggest negative, but they are really, really good ports. I played through the first Dragon Quest relatively recently, and I don't think it holds up very well at all. It's so grindy. Way grindier than this. It's I don't know, man. Future Dragon Quest games improved dramatically, even just from the second game onwards. Like, they're much better, much more immediately, but the first Dragon Quest is, like... Oof. I also think the first Final Fantasy holds up a lot better than the first Dragon Quest. Granted, the original NES version of Final Fantasy is a little... I should say a lot rougher to play, because like the menus are so slow, so much about it is slow. I'd highly recommend just playing, if you can, the PSP remakes. As far as I know, the PSP remakes are really the way to go. Of course, they've been re-released on like the PS1 and various other platforms. You could get those versions on your Vita or what have you, but the PSP remakes are fucking dope. Of some of the older Final Fantasy games. I think they did FF4 as well. Those are really good. Also, I'm not sure if it's out in North America. It did come out in Japan as like a pre-order bonus or something, but there is a cool 3DS original Final Fantasy remake that supports 3D as well, which is cool. I don't know if it's out in North America though. Can't you sync a Bluetooth controller to your iPhone? Yeah, but let me show you. Let me show you how Dragon Quest iOS looks, because it's cool. I think it's really cool. Some people didn't like this. So this is going to be a screenshot of Dragon Quest V that I'm going to show you. It's actually... Oh wait, no, I just found a screenshot of the original. Save image. It's actually really neat how they handled it, but basically the game is in portrait mode. So connecting a controller, I mean, you're still gonna have to play it in portrait. The idea is you could play it with one hand, and you see at the bottom of the screenshots there's like a little directional pad style thing with a button in the middle, and you can tap that button or anywhere on the screen as a replacement for like hitting the A button, and then you use the directional pad to do stuff. It's very cool. I do know it turned some people off because some people were like, yeah, I don't want to play this like that. But connecting a controller to it wasn't really an option that I considered super viable. So I believe all of the Dragon Quest mobile ports, which again are all super good, all work exactly like that. Even Dragon Quest VIII iOS, yeah, it's the exact same thing. Let me... Bam, look at that. It's the whole thing, full fat, you know? And you control it like that. It's super nifty. Which one would you recommend? If you're really feeling curious and masochistic, you can start at the first. But otherwise, pretty much every other one I would recommend. 5, and 8, and 3, to me, are the standouts. But I know people have quite varied opinions on the Dragon Quest games. I think I can actually buy that shield. I think I actually have the cash for that. I should also considering, I'm like, my language is slipping into this game's language. I should also considering buying the fur from Miao, which was, thick fur costs 630. Oh, that is a little more expensive than I thought, but that's 30 defense from Miao, who presently has, I don't know how much defense. So, What are Miao's weapons? He gets an iron fang and a silver fang. Fucking take his teeth out. Swap them. Swap the teeth. Yeah, everyone says Dragon Quest XI is also amazing. I've seen a lot of people say they feel like it's the best game in the series. So I would say also consider that, since that one's super available as well. I haven't actually played that one, so I can't comment on it for sure. Yeah, 4 party members, and it does fit. In the screenshots I saw that had all 4 party members, like they just kind of like squashed them together a little more. Oh shit, it's 5:20. Wow, I can't remember numbers. Can't remember numbers, can't speak, can't do nothing. I'm gonna head to the North Dungeon. I'm gonna just bravely head to the North Dungeon. I don't think we actually got in it last time, right? I'd like to see if it's another dark cave. Don't sleep on Dragon Quest XI. I actually don't want to. I'm intending to buy the Switch version when that finally surfaces. But I do know from experience with the Vita and such that I just tend to play more RPGs on systems that I can play anywhere. So I'm just gonna hang on for that one. Even if it's gonna be a little while, like I'm not such a big Dragon Quest mark that it hurts to wait or anything like that. So I'll be okay. But I am keen to play it. Let me try fighting a merman again. Talk. Oh no, they can't understand each other. Yeah, he's fairly strong. I think we should be able to take him, but... Yeah, what spells does Miao get? Miao gets Cure, Exit, Trap. Yeah, so no offense, really, until we get a little further along. Level 12, we get Fire for Alice. I'm hitting for pretty good damage here, so... Okay, Miao fucking croaked. Time to go to the church. God, that's morbid. Alice can totally take it down. Miao's weak with his shitty fur. Fishman had a treasure chest. Yep. 168 miss. Wowzers! That's where the cash is at, though. 580 is the cost of my shield. I guess I should revive Miao first, though. Hopefully this battle will give me enough to revive and also buy the shield. We shall see. Wow! Holy shit! The amount of money I'm starting to get. I think the enemy encounters got remixed for this area ever since I came back with Miao, by the way. Because we're encountering, like, a lot more enemies at the same time. And the rewards are, like, seemingly dramatically bigger. I don't know how much reviving costs, so... Yep. 60 Mesetas, okay, that ain't cheap. Yep. Alice. Alice is alive. 160 and 12. Okay, Miao's really close, actually. Stas. Miao. This is level 3 right now. So I can get my shield, fortunately. I will never remember that it's the 3rd shop. Never, ever. You can't make me remember this. Yes. Iron shield. Nope. Nope. I'm good. Item. Iron shield. Equip. Alice. Oh, I actually had no shield on. Okay, yeah. I can probably sell my passport if I wanted to. Oops. Oh, actually, I should rest. I'm super not full. Carcat's Toaster says, I recently got this game, and I'm gonna be honest, as someone born in 1999, I just can't physically tolerate this game. It's weird, because I can go back to Zelda just fine, but as soon as I started playing this, it just felt viscerally wrong. Were you playing the, like a more original version of this game, as opposed to this improved Sega Ages version? Because I will definitely agree that playing it in more of its original form would be more of a pain in the neck. Also, like, a lot of these older titles as well, you know, when people emulate, like, some really legacy RPGs and they come off and they're like, oh wow, yeah, that was a little too old-fashioned, or what have you. I think a little part of that is that you're not really getting the original experience, and I don't just mean for like the standards at the time or what have you, but I mean, like, you know, with a lot of these older games, you were intended to have the manual by your side, and it was like your encyclopedia to the game, right? Because they couldn't fit all this information in the game, like they couldn't physically get this info in the game, so the manual was like a crucial part, or borderline crucial part of the experience, you know? And definitely not having that makes a lot of these older titles harder to digest, I think. So I wouldn't blame anyone for bouncing off of a game like this. I can probably get the Zur armor if I save up a bit more. So where am I headed? I've kind of wandered around a lot. All the caves are dark. Oh, right. I can buy the mag lamp at the south shop for 1,400. So I think that's my goal right now. Save up 1,400, buy the mag lamp, and then I can go into all of these dark caves, and we'll have like 4 dungeons accessible or something. So yeah, Miao putting work in. Oh, Carcass Toaster, yeah, he was actually playing this version. He says he played Ages mode. The problem was the stiffness of the motion and how long everything took. Having to go through a perspective shift every time I talked to someone felt super weird. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely really rigid. I feel you there. I know a lot of people are turned off. I remember when SMT, the first one, came out on iOS, a lot of people were very turned off by that exact same thing, actually. So I feel you. I can sympathize. Or empathize, rather. Definitely one of those things that's smoothed out hard in the future, but yeah, it's true. SMP4's Collector's Edition did come with a guide. Is it a good guide? The Demon Souls Collector's Edition back in the day also came with a full strategy guide for the game, including like drop locations, material locations, like everything. Lots of information on like world tendency. That was a really good guide, actually. Oh yeah, Earthbound came with a guide too, that's true. I never had the good fortune to play Earthbound as a kid or anything like that. I mean, I guess I was a kid. I played it when I was 14. Did that count as being a kid? Emulating it on my DS badly in high school. I guess it counts as a kid, doesn't count. Yeah, it was decent, the guide was cool. Man, we can take 4 owlbears now. What a distance we have come. 5,000 pesetas. 200, fuck. 1,400? Sure seemed like a hell of a grueling task earlier, but now we can fucking take it. We're powerful. We're brave. 24 Mercedes. What am I using to play this game? I'm using a GameCube controller right now. Because we're gonna play Smash after. Oh shit! We're gonna talk to the vampire. Alice the Vampire cannot understand. Okay, that's actually the vampire in the key art in the background. Oh, fuck. He's blankaballing Miao. Oh my god, that vampire just rocked us. Oh, we're playing on the Switch. Yeah, that's what we're playing at. I believe it's only out on the Switch. Oh, 100 Mercedes. Yeah, so it is level dependent. So it's probably 20 per level then, since I think Miao's level 5 right now. So that up ball, yeah, right. Cannot bridge cultural gap with vampire. Yeah, it's just too much. Let me wander to the other shops, by the way, because I kind of forget what gear was sold here. So you had the mag lamp, which we really want. There's probably first foods in between. Yeah, I guess it's always arranged like this. So here we can get the tit sword, which I imagine is like titanium, which is, wow, like double the strength of what we got right now. Buy that. Let's fucking slow down our process. Is Phantasy Star pre or post Dragon Quest 1? Pretty sure this title is post by a fair few years. Like, I think this game was 88 or 89, something like that. Not 100% sure, but definitely a few years after. Or maybe it was only the American release that was 88 or 89. Maybe it was actually earlier in Japan. When's the GameCube version of Phantasy Star Online? I don't have it. I have the keyboard controller, but I don't have it, so. Did I see this post on the official Mortal Kombat Instagram? What's Instagram? It's a picture of Pikachu with Scorpion's thing coming out his face. On the official Insta, what the hell? That's goofy. Ed Boon, begging Sakurai, please let me have Scorpion. No, Scorpion's banned already. Man, I get them at such a rate that I could just get the next fucking sword. The next sword was at 1100 or something like that. Maybe the tit sword was a waste of money. $666, look at that. Amazing. Incredible. What luck. Ooh, an Evil Dead. Talking has just not been a good time. Fortunately, it's pretty weak. Well, for the Alice anyway. Oh my, I wonder if Miao can talk to different creatures. Oh, whoops, I accidentally said no, and look, it just pops up in the menu. Oh, could you, like, from here, examine the chest and discover like a trap before opening it. Is that what that is? Well, saving one completed. What do you want from me? Well, it's done. Man-eaters. Okay, these are the weak versions of the green ones we saw earlier. Man, we just skipped the weak ones and went straight to the hard ones. Hopefully they pay up. Yeah. 156, nice, it's a lot. More than halfway there. This plays great with a GameCube controller, by the way. Shoutouts to the Switch just allowing you to call it the GameCube 2 and use a GameCube controller for everything. Like, why use a Switch controller at all? Just the ocean. You know what? Actually, hang on, I want to go back to that. So here you can see the tide coming in and out slowly just on the beach, which is really nice. But here, actually, look, you also get the tide animated here. It's actually a really nice little touch. And you see the light glimmering on the water too, all the way out to the distance. That's really quite nice. Yeah, I don't love the Switch Pro controller. I think the D-pad is too flawed for me to really love it, but it's pretty good. I use it for playing Warframe and stuff. It's quite expensive though, for what it is, unfortunately. But Switch controllers are quite expensive. Joy-Cons, I get it a bit more because it's like, you know, it's clear why they're more expensive, but boy, Pro controllers are wildly expensive. Yeah, oh my god, 4 Fishmans. Oh my god, maybe Miao can take it now. Miao can't take it. But maybe it's worth it for the money. God, they're spreading their attacks too hard. If my characters weren't, like, fucking constantly attacking the wrong enemy, that fight would have probably been doable, you know? Well, saving one completed. $120, $150, $156, nice. Yeah, those things are worth like 50 a pop, pretty much. We can take one Fishman. Miao actually has enough defense now that he can kind of withstand. You should poison the ocean. Yeah, just kill them all simultaneously. Having Cure is really helpful. Or Heal, rather. Cure's the good one. Miao's the one who has Cure, but I actually need to get MP. I should probably just head back to town so I can pop up his MP. Ah, fuck. Again, probably would be actually doable if attacks were controllable. Actually, would probably be doable too if Miao just had MP, so they both had a healing spell, you know? Because the Fishman's not actually doing that much damage at this point. That gentle drum. Is that a Pikachu following her? I mean, close enough. This one talks, though. I guess that is the one major difference. Okay, so now I might be able to take on a 4-fishman group. Yeah. Since they both have healing spells, this should be manageable. Cure costs 6, right? Cure costs 6, so I only have 2 heals with Miao. But he's not taking that much damage from them anymore, so... We're gonna get paid so much for this fight. I wish they would attack Alice, though. They're being really unhelpful. Because Alice can fucking tank right now. I've got to oh, well. Ah, that sucks me. I would have got a lot of experience from this fight. Definitely just went too deep there. I have enough MP too that more patient play would have probably won it out too. But who's got time for more successful patient play? What is chat? Chat lets you understand some monsters' languages. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Cure barely healed enough, though. I need to take one out, and then this becomes viable. Nice. I'm gonna heal next turn. Hopefully Alice kills the 4th one. Come on, do the right thing, Alice. End him. Ah! Okay, now we've got 2 candidates. 66% chance of... Oh. Okay, 2 left. Okay, now we're pretty much there. Gosh. Only me I would have been able to get this experience. Wowzers. 300. 672. Wow, okay, yeah. Get paid. Okay, so I can buy my thing easy now. Oh, right, Miao's fucking dead. 120, or is it 140 now? 120, yeah. Thank God that also heals them fully. It'd be a super pain if you had to heal after. Oh, shit. Right. Other shop. Okay, so now we should be able to venture through all of these dim caves. So the one just south of the town, I think, was Medusa. The cake one was this one over here, I think. Thanks, chat. Oh man, that spell's gonna be useful for like one part of the game. God, they're worth a lot. Well, saving one completed. Damn it. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Okay, not this dungeon then. Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Phantasy Star 1 have a better looking remake as well? Maybe the Sega Ages PS2 version? I don't know though, I'm not 100% sure what that included. Yeah, it seems like on this coast you always fight one fish man, it's the other coast that you fight four. Fuck. It didn't do that much damage though. Okay, well, not to willfully delay heading into the next dungeon, but we are one battle away from getting the next sword, so maybe I should just get the next sword. Yeah, the ceramic sword, which is a good notch above what we have right now. Armor, we still have the light suit, right? Maybe I should get the zirconian armor instead of offense. Just double up my defense. That might be worth it. More worth it. It's the rumor shop. Yeah, we're gonna keep the tit sword for a little while. Yeah, fair, I'll take it. Thanks, dude. Okay. Now we're good. Yeah. No damage. Going in perfect. Damn it. Oh wow, that did a third to both characters. Fuck. I thought I was gonna go in super fresh. Yeah! Gimme, gimme. 10 Nasetas inside. Good shit. I wonder if buying the individual light items was enough to adventure through these dungeons, you know? Or if it was absolutely necessary to get this expensive lamp. Dungeon music's banging. Oh shit, look, we found him. Item. Ulcelin. Use. Bottle cap open and the contents quietly leak out. Yeah! Thanks for saving me. I guess if Medusa can stop me, I don't have much hope of killing Lassic, do I? My brother died trying to kill Lassic. Before he died, he told me to seek your help. Is that so? Well, I must not let your brother die unavenged. It's an odd way to say that, but okay. Why did you try to kill Medusa? Because Medusa has a mystic axe. Unfortunately, she got away from me. Anyhow, I have stashed a compass in one of the passages of this cave. Let's go and get it. So it's the north where we just were, that dead end that we just hit. See now, there's a treasure chest up there. Is that Contraman? Yeah, this is Lance Bean. Green slime. So Odin should be back at level 1, unfortunately, so doesn't take too many hits. Those slime attacks are nice, actually. A little wiggle there. So one of the things I always like about like some of these old dungeon RPGs is how the transition from battle to dungeon is completely seamless. I always really dug that. Some like more modern dungeon RPGs have like bigger battle transitions, and I'm like, nah. I want this. I want this like hyper clean appearance. Head back to the top left and get that compass, which will let us go through the forest to the south. Is there ever a reason not to open a treasure box? There are traps in some of them, but so far they haven't been so threatening that it's a problem. So, what other games are in this collection? Curious. It's actually just the one game individually, but it's like $9, so it's like super cheap. So, all the Sega Ages titles are sold individually, but again, they're all super cheap. Super cheap with like really good improvements, so I think they're like very worthwhile ports. Oh shit, are they doing Outrun as well? Damn. That'd be the next one. Crusaders. Yeah, we can just walk right through now. Slick. Is Is it on Switch or PC? It's just on Switch as far as I know. So here, okay, we got an iron axe, which is for what's his face. We got the needle gun and the bronze shield. The needle gun is 5 damage to all enemies, which does almost seems kind of worthwhile. If it's guaranteed to do 5 damage every time to all enemies, that's not terrible. Versus the axe. Iron axe is 10 damage. Okay, so needle gun's probably better right now because the iron axe is like 10 attack. Until he has a better weapon option. I mean, he can equip the ceramic sword as well. I'll get the needle gun. I'll get the needle gun. I'm gonna do it. And there was a shield in there too. Which one, sorry? The bronze shield? Bronze shield, bronze shield. There it is. 8. I think I have a iron shield now, though. So that's not necessary. It's gonna be a big nope from me. Nope. Oh, this town's cute. Item. Needle gun. Equip. Odin. Oh, actually, he could use a shield. Whatever. I'm gonna get a better shield. Not that one. This is a hospital. Nope, we're good. Nope. Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry, man. Liam, your haircut looks nice. I didn't get my haircut. But I hear you, though. I'm glad my hair looks nice. It's just, like, all held back by the headphones. Like, it's all here. I'm actually gonna get a haircut soon, though, because it's getting there. The governor of Motavia might possibly help you well. Thanks. Thanks for that. Noah lives on Motavia. Thanks. These are all the most useful townsfolk. Are you looking for a dungeon key? Yep. I've hidden a dungeon key in the warehouse in the outskirts of Kamenit. Okay. Dr. Leveno had a laboratory in the Gothic forest long ago. It is said. It's like the 3rd time we've heard it is said. Do you know what the hardest, strongest material in our world is? No. It's Laconia. Arms made with Laconia are the best to have. Oh, I can't walk into these bushes. Welcome to Epi. Thanks. Epi's great. Wonderful. I mean, you get important information from that town, but otherwise, not much. Were you the phone a friend in the latest Best Friends Kingdom Hearts episode? Oh shit, did they phone a friend at some point? It wasn't me. It's funny. Cool, well I think I'm gonna wrap up there for Sega Ages Phantasy Star. I think at this point, we all have a pretty good grasp on exactly what this is. Again, all the Sega Ages games are fucking wonderful, and I recommend them all. Commando Joe in the chat says it was him who received that phone call, actually. So real quick, let's return to the start menu, and we can explore one of those earlier options, the monster guide. Press and hold L and R together to reset the monster guide. Well, I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, so here, there's a monster guide. Straight up. You want your stats? Check it out. They even got a little percentage ticker up there. Well, 13% of the monsters. A lot more than I would have expected. Granted, we didn't actually hit a boss at any point, but... Number defeated as well. Conversation method, too. I guess these creatures don't have conversation methods. So far. That's rad. I suppose all these numbers here, the Meseta and the XP, are their original not converted numbers for the Ages mode, because these guys were dropping like 50-something Meseta, and here it says 13. Yeah, so again, the original mode would have dramatically reduced, I think, both XP and Meseta, and I don't know. I don't know where you guys stand on that, but considering how much we were getting in Ages mode, I feel like Ages mode is kind of the way to go unless you really want that grind. And if you really do want that grind, fortunately that's there for you. So you can fucking grind it out, my man. Let me go in here. Yep, no, bad idea already. Return to start menu. Is my continue? Oh no, now my continue is the fucking classic. Hang on, I gotta change my save file back. There we go, now we're good. So when I pick this up tonight, I'm not immediately confused as to why I lost my save. Well, saving 1 completed. Rad. Only thing that sucks about GameCube controllers, I know, shocking, is they don't have a home button on them. I think it's Hori who just put out like a GameCube-shaped Pro controller that has like minus plus home and the screenshot button on it, and it's wireless, of course. It acts again like a Pro controller. It doesn't actually act like a GameCube controller in the system's OS. I thought that was a really neat product, but I read from some people who have gotten hands-on with it, and they're like, nah, you're gonna want a GameCube controller. I don't know if you guys have noticed, by the way, I just leaned in real close, but right there. I cut myself something nasty while I was shaving yesterday. Like, I was thinking about something that was really annoying me just as I started shaving. Bad idea, don't do that. I cut myself so fucking badly. It was the worst cut I've ever had while shaving. That shit did not stop. I hated it. It was not good. Oh, it's a PowerA controller. Oh, okay. Not Hori? Oh, Big Nerd Sam says there's a wired version from Hori as well. So Hori or PowerA or both or whatever. Cool. Denam of Windscale says, I was actually going to ask, didn't want to. I don't blame you. Okay, so we're going to switch off to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's World of Light. Again, we're going to focus on World of Light today. I hope you enjoyed that quick look. I mean, I say quick look, but according to my watch, according to my computer clock, it has been a fair while. I'm going to take a minute and just go to the bathroom and, I guess, powder up in my powder room. And then we'll hop right into Smash. Of course, since we've already streamed like 2 hours of Phantasy Star, just putting it out there, I'm going to intentionally not stream like 5 hours of Smash today. So give me a secundo and I'll be back and we'll keep going. How do you like Warframe? I'm quite enjoying it, actually. I'm on the 3rd planet? Mercury? On the 3rd planet. I think it's Mercury. I'm quite enjoying it. I got an offer for another sponsored stream, actually. So I've been forcing myself to play it more just to validate, like, do I really like this? And every time I play it, I'm like, yeah, I do really like this. So I think I'm going to end up doing that sponsored stream again next week, which is cool. So it's fun. I'm still using the same frame and a lot of the same gear, but I've gotten used to the movement a lot more. And I got an axe, which is nice. Instead of the flame sword that I had before, I think the axe is really enjoyable. So how important do you guys think the clicking of shoulder buttons is to the authentic GameCube controller feel? I think it's important. Like the sound, I mean, it's important in my heart. The actual thing that's important is how the buttons are analog and not digital. You guys, some of you guys may not be aware, but like the compress here, this whole thing is like, it's analog. It can measure when you've only pressed it just a little versus when you've pressed it a lot versus when you actually click it all the way. In like Super Mario Sunshine, you could spray flood varying distances by holding at different distances, and you could just clack it down to do like quick blasts of water that were more powerful. In Melee, also, if you clack it down, you have the hard shield, but if you hold it lightly, you get the light shield instead, which is a bigger shield that will protect you from more things, but it's weaker and it breaks easier. So analog is actually super important. I don't know how important the sound is itself, but the analog controller, or the analog shoulder buttons, I do feel is an important component of GameCube controllers. It's tough to emulate, and I don't I don't think all the new ones have quite got it down. You know, the ones that were released for Ultimate are not, for 4 rather, are not ideal. They're not perfect. They're like 90% of the way there. And the ones released for Ultimate, it's only been out for a few days, but early reports are they're actually just nominally worse than the ones released for 4. The sticks aren't quite as well centered, and the plastic has a really different feel apparently. Like really nominal change. How do you light shield in newer games? It's been removed straight up. It just doesn't exist. So are PS2 and 3 buttons analog too, since they have pressure sensitivity? Yeah, that's exactly it. Actually, that's exactly how that works. So like in Metal Gear Solid, you could choke enemies out faster by squeezing tighter. I think that's only 2 and 3 though. I don't think the first game, because PS1 didn't have that pressure sensitivity, and of course that's gone from PS4. So because that wore the buttons out real hard. How's the progress on Toby going? It's going all right. About halfway through getting all the secret reports, but it takes a while, and I've been trying to play other stuff too, and I've just been busy. So it's going. It's definitely gonna get done before Kingdom Hearts or Resident Evil 2 starts up in January, so I'm not concerned about that, but it's taken a minute. I've been using touch controls, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go powder up. Be back in a minute with Smash. I also have to change the description.